This week, the streets of Nairobi became a battleground, erupting in widespread protest. The demonstrations brought the city to a standstill, reflecting deep-seated frustrations. The catalyst for this unrest was the tragic death of Albert Ojwang, a well-known blogger and teacher, while in police custody. His detention and subsequent death have ignited a firestorm of controversy. Ojwang's arrest stemmed from his online criticism of a high-ranking police official, a move that many see as an attack on freedom of speech. He died just hours later in Nairobi, sparking immediate and widespread outrage among citizens. The circumstances surrounding his death are under intense scrutiny. The results of an autopsy revealed disturbing evidence of torture, suggesting foul play. This directly contradicted initial police claims, further fueling public anger and distrust towards law enforcement. In response to the growing protests, the government initiated a crackdown on demonstrators, employing significant force to quell the unrest. Adding to the pressure, teachers have threatened to launch a national strike, demanding justice for Ojwang and greater protection for educators. International organizations and governments, including the European Union, the United States, and the United Kingdom, have all voiced their concerns and demanded a transparent and thorough investigation into the matter. President Ruto has publicly condemned the killing and pledged to ensure accountability. However, tensions remain exceptionally high, particularly after a protester was fatally shot by police during the demonstrations, further escalating the crisis. The shooting incident, captured on video by bystanders, has quickly become a potent symbol of alleged police brutality and a perceived lack of accountability within the Kenyan law enforcement system. What initially began as a local tragedy affecting a single community has now resonated on a global scale, highlighting critical and urgent human rights concerns that demand international attention and action. The world is watching Kenya with keen interest as the calls for justice for Albert Ojwang and systemic reform grow louder and more insistent. On the global stage, a complex interplay of economic and environmental forces is constantly unfolding. This week, economic tensions flared significantly, creating ripples across international markets and impacting global trade relationships. The situation intensified as President Trump threatened the imposition of new tariffs on nations perceived to be aligning with the BRICS bloc, a move that sent shockwaves through the global economy. This threat came on the heels of a BRICS summit where leaders voiced strong criticism against U.S. protectionist policies, highlighting a growing divide in international trade philosophies. The back-and-forth rhetoric further escalated trade war fears, leaving businesses and investors in a state of heightened anxiety. Financial markets reacted with considerable volatility, reflecting the uncertainty and potential risks associated with escalating trade disputes. Countries found themselves